Hey guys, welcome back. So in our last video, we wrapped up the season finale of the live series. I hope anyone who watched it enjoyed it. And if you haven't, please go check them out because I put a lot of effort into them and I think they're really great. But in our last tutorial video, we worked on that ambient prog style track and we made some pads for it. And there was an overwhelming request in the comments for me to make the other sounds in that tutorial. And so that's what I'm going to do in this video. And not just that, I think I'm going to do a little bit of a series where I show you how to make a track in this kind of style. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So let's start with the most requested element, the sample and hold bass. As you can see, the MIDI is super simple here. It's the wavetable's modulation which drives the sound. Let's open up Wavetable and introduce some Ableton stock reverb and delay returns. Now let's turn on the sub with 72% tone and pitch the whole synth down 12 semitones. Now for our wavetable. Let's turn our wavetable to assign one wave from the harmonic subheading. The modulation of this is going to give us that unique croaky sound. Let's pitch the wave down 12 semitones and set the position to 64%. Now let's add a smidge of wave folding, increasing the amount to 2.6. As you can hear, this wavefold percentage adds a really unique quality to the sound. I'd encourage you to mess with this in the future. Now let's filter our sound. Set the mode to PRD with a frequency at 1.10 kHz and resonance at 83 to accentuate the croaky noise. Let's make a Puckley envelope 2 and a random square wave LFO set to 1/8. Now apply some random note unison. Apply 11% of envelope 2 to oscillator 1's position. Minus 4.7 of LFO 1 to oscillator 1's fold, and 20% to the filter's frequency. There we go. As you can hear, the random filter helps accentuate the croaky noise even more. Now for the dub chord, which is a bit of a cheat because I used Ableton's dub chord keys instrument rack and tweaked it a touch. So let's load that in and add some reverb and delay to your liking. Next, we want to set it to no chord as we created some ourselves. Finally, let's adjust the parameters. Echo to 64, wave position at 67 with the sub gain down to minus 4 dB. Next, the release at 33 milliseconds, attack dullness at max, finally upping the filter resonance to 20. And there you go, dub chords. Finally for the synths, the wob sound. Get yourself some stretched up MIDI notes and some verb and delay. Super simple. A nice low minus 24 dB square wave. Sub set to 0 octaves with 75% tone. 104 Hz on the filter's frequency with 69% resonance set to PRD, and unison mode use the position spread setting to give you something like this. Now to modulate this move, set envelope 2 to 545 milliseconds attack, 0 sustain and 2.62 seconds of decay, and apply 42% of that to the filter frequency. Whack on a chorus and echo with a filter moved up high, stereo set to 200% and dry wet brought down to 40%. Now finally, the atmospheric sound. Here I've used the nature sample which I found by searching this into freesound.org. It's a really great place to find well recorded Foley and the first place I turn to when looking for sounds like these. Let's bring the sample in, set some loop markers and apply some automation to the track's panning. Elements like these are small details, but they do a lot for creating a mood within the track. And that's it, the other melodic elements to this track. Next up, drums. So that's the video. I hope this helped anyone who requested it. Let me know in the comments down below if you've got any more questions, and next week we'll be tackling drums and samples and where to find them, because this is a genre which I think works a lot better when you're being able to find unique, interesting and natural feeling drums. So stick around, make sure you're subscribed and you've got the notification bells on. As I always say, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It really does help the channel out, and I will catch you guys in the next video.